Good morning. Caught me.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Good. I was talking about you last night. Were your ears ringing?
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh. What were you saying?
was talking. Well, Rob, my Rob, we were talking about you. We were sitting in the hot tub, and I was talking about the Klein takeover. He's like, "Man, y'all would be a team."
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. For sure.
Yeah. Well, I went to Costco yesterday. I started to invite you to tag along. I didn't know it, if
Call anytime.
I didn't know if you're getting out or not or what, and you know.
Well, I kind of sort of am
Mhm.
with caution,
Mhm.
you know.
Exactly.
So what'd you do at Costco?
Well, I had my shopping list, and I had to stop by Northside Lexus first to get my new plates for my new car, and I tell you what, a guy that I've been dripping on forever at Northside, you would have had him on board if you would have been
Oh,
with me.
yes.
But
We can make an excuse to go back.
exactly. Yeah. Yep, we sure can.
We can
So
make an excuse to go back.
yeah, I've got a conversation going with him again. I mean, this time it's about the fact that, hey, you know what, if you want to just join in and give it a try, there's no reason why you can't with this special. I mean,
Right.
I would rather you not get in at that low of a special, but hey, if you just want to get in and get your toes wet, this is the way to do it. But you might get in and jump all in and wish that you would have, but that's okay. It's okay, I'll take either way. Anyways, but yeah, I needed you yesterday. I was like, damn, channel my inner Joanne. Make it happen. All right, we got
Hey,
everybody on
we
here.
will.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all coming together. We're doing all right. So, anyone have anything neat they want to share? I have a new customer. Yay.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. And who all do we have on here?
County decided they told me they want to ship it my convention pack. I ordered on Monday, the following, after Friday when it was introduced. Said they're going to ship it USPS. Well, they ended up shipping it at UPS. The driver couldn't find me, so it's been sent back. So I will finally get my convention pack Monday, 2 weeks after I ordered it.
Wow.
Okay.
Sucks.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's not good.
I asked them if they could 2-day express it since it's been all mixed up. Oh no, we can't do that. It'll be 5 or 6 days. I said, oh gee, thanks.
Wow. That stinks.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I've got a lot those two on packs that I bought are pretty much all samples. I was going to sample them out to a lot of people right now, customers, and so I'm behind the 8 ball, but I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. Well, if you need me to bring you some, and then you can pay me back, especially if this is a big weekend for you coming up, with business and stuff, Rob, I don't mind at all.
Well, I've got somebody to train at 9 o'clock this morning, so I'll have to cut out a little early. But yeah, I might look into that. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know. I have a 2:00 appointment today. Other than that, I'm pretty open. So
Okay, thank you for the offer.
yeah. Cool. So I was going to share with y'all. I don't have anyone here opposed to me sharing something from the Bible. Does anyone have any objections?
Not at all.
I just thought it was interesting, and thought I would share it. And it comes from Nehemiah And I'm not good with all this. I'm a baby when it comes to a baby beginner still in the Bible. See, I can't even find Nehemiah. But in Nehemiah in the second, Nehemiah 2, verses 1 through whatever, it's talking about Nehemiah. He was the king's, what do you call it? He ate and drank everything before the king did. So he was like the tester to make sure it wasn't poison or something, right? So he would, you know, the king had to really trust him to do that, right? Well, okay, here it is. And I thought it was interesting. It said that, okay, so Nehemiah was, you could just see it on his face that he was sad about something. And the king was asking him, why are you so sad? You're not sick. You don't have anything wrong with you. Why are you sad? This sadness looks like it's the sadness from the heart. And so Nehemiah was afraid to say anything to the king, but he asked, like so many times I will say, I'll ask, God, give me the right words to say in this situation. So he reached out and had a prayer. So I prayed to God in heaven because he was asking him, what are you asking? Well, he's telling him, I'm sad because the place where my father's graves, well, his family, the place that he was from was in ruins, and he was really sad about it, and he wanted to go back and fix it. And so it was like it was his wish, his vision to go back and repair all of this. And so he was sad about it because he was in a situation where he couldn't. So so the king said, so what are you asking me? And he's like, oh God, give me the right words, right? And he says, well, I'm asking you if I can go back, I'm asking you a favor. And not only, I want to go back and I want to rebuild it. And the king said, well, how long is that going to be? How long are you going to be gone to do that? How much time do you need? And he tells him, why? Because he had the vision. He had it out on his, on his vision board, right? He had a plan. And it was like, if I could just, make it all work, this is what I want to do. This is my vision. And so I thought it was funny because, one, he knew what he wanted. He knew his goal. He knew what he needed to do to make it happen. And once he enrolled the king in his vision, the king said, yeah, go do it. And here's all the supplies to do it with. So just like here we are getting close to the end of the month, and and we've got goals that we want to reach. We've got Claire wants to, she's on a car run, and we've got these little individual Drive with 5 competitions going on. We've got personal achievements that we want to make. We want to get to the next rank. Share that with people. Share it with them and say, you know what? I've got this, big goal that I'm trying to achieve by the end of this month. Or, I had it in my head that I was going to be at this point, and there's no reason why I can't get there. Is there anyone that you know? So you can reach out to people and just enroll them in your vision and your goal. So I thought it was interesting. And the fact that, don't keep all your stuff, and don't keep it all to yourself.
Was Nehemiah a cousin to Jeremiah, the bullfrog?
Might have been. He was a good friend of mine.
Just had to. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. But so the training that I had for that was a scripture on Sundays, and so the message there was that God's always developing our character to prepare us for His assignment, for His assignment for us. Be ready for the moment, and just to watch for those things. God doesn't put things in our heart without us, for no reason. There's a reason that we all are on this call. There's a reason why we all, want to do well in this company. It's doing great things for people around the world. So, and where God guides, He always provides. So, keep that in mind. Let's see. There's that. And you know how things just kind of pop up sometimes. And in my Costco connection yesterday, before I went to Costco, I was just flipping through it and seeing what else I needed. And they were talking about health goals, and a family set a SMART goal together. And the SMART goals, and we all know if we've been in the business any length of time, is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So, and that goes for health goals, any type of goal. So we've got lots of things where the company can, helps us with that all the time, with these 90-day challenges, the Drive with 5 competition. We've got the ending date for that is July 31st. Make sure to connect to any of those things. So the company's throwing it out there, we need to be involved in it. We need to use that and let it help us. That's what they're trying to do. Okay, and this is another thing I'll say. Who all do we have on here?
You're safe.
I'm just rambling. One thing that I wanted to say about when you're meeting with people, say you schedule an appointment. I'll give you an example. Shandi scheduled my 2:45 appointment yesterday with him. Worked my whole day around it because I had other stuff I needed to get handled. So I was back here by 2:15, plugging in and, getting the information, ready, organized, where I could sit down with him and we could, get something handled. Well, he had a family matter that he needed to attend to. Okay. Well, instead of, I just wanted, whatever that is, whatever his family situation was, it's not my business. I don't care. I want the best for all of you guys. And anytime that you have, hey, if you need prayer, say you need prayer. I'm going to mute.
And before I get into my presentation, I want to make it clear.
Oops. Okay, there we go. Anyway, know that if y'all ever need anything, reach out to me. That's great. That's fine. But, in a situation like that, he didn't tell me what the family matter was. He just said, hey, we're going to have to talk next week because he had this family matter. Well, I'm saying absolutely handle your family matter. Okay. And that's what I want you guys to do. If something like that happens with a customer, a business partner, whoever it is, absolutely, whatever your situation is, handle your situation. We can talk later. And let them know that, you're a human, you're a person. You're not going to say, oh no, we need to, well, this is important. We need to make this happen. Can we, are you going to be available later on this evening? No, let him handle that. And okay, and he told me on his little note he would get back with me next week. Well, I'm saying, no, it's not going to be next week, buddy. We're going to be talking this week, because this is May. Next week's another month. I need to talk to you. But I wasn't, right then was not the time to address it. He had stuff going on. So this morning, I had already written it in my calendar. Everything goes in my calendar now. Thank you, Joanne. It's fine. I'd already written in my calendar to reach out to Shandi. One, check how, is everything okay? Did you get all your, everything handled yesterday that, that you had going on? And two, are you available sometime today? I need to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you. And so, I'd already said that. I was like, it's just going to happen, to Friday instead of Thursday. Well, guess what? This morning, 6 o'clock, he reaches out to me and says, are you available at 2 o'clock? Yes, I am. Here's the link, and let's make it happen today at 2 o'clock. So it's funny because I didn't even get a chance to reach back out to him, but I think it also helped that I didn't pressure him when he had a family situation going on. So does that make sense?
Yeah, you handled it well. I would say there's something Miles Stallard always says: without urgency, desire is lost. So you have an urgent, you want, it's time of essence. You don't want to wait till next month, next week or next month.
Right.
You want to get this done now. So it would have been perfectly fine for you to reach out to him today and say, just kind of create that sense of urgency for him so he'd know. And then, but apparently God knew the desire of your heart and he called you first.
Yeah. And, but the thing is too, not to, to be a human first before we're, a business partner or or that urgency. You can have that urgency, but you have to be a human. They have to see your heart first. So know that you care, that you're not just in this to talk to them and get them going. And, here it is the end of the month and it's all about, push, push, push. But the fact that, okay, handle your family problem, your situation. I'll talk to you later. And that's all I said. I said, absolutely, you handle that and I'll get back with you. And so I didn't say, okay, yes, next week's fine. I just said, absolutely, you handle that and I'll get back with you. And that was kind of my way of saying, it's not going to be next week. We're going to talk sooner. So anyway, so just to make sure we don't lose the, the caring part of it.
I'm going to throw out a positive note just on the County Pro 2, changing topics just a bit. Had trained a family, husband, wife, and daughter yesterday afternoon. And one of her friends, who was supposed to come next week, was asking if I had a fat burner. I said, absolutely. So I pulled out 2 HL5s, which I only had about 3 or 4 left anyway. So I gave one to the husband, one to the wife for them to try. And I realized I did have a box there in the display case at the studio. So I went ahead and gave them that one. And I said, here, you take the link. I said, I'm going to send you a link. You order it. And when he comes in, you can just hand it back to me. And she said, fine. I want to tell you, I wish I'd done that in front of her with the County Pro 2 app. It took me all of less than 3 minutes. It made almost like 30 seconds. It was so fast. I haven't even gone through the modules yet, but it's got on County Pro 2. I saw they had some videos. I played one of the videos. I liked what it said. It was the HL5 video. So I sent that one that I saw a little bit lower, the link, the link. And I sent her a link. It was just that fast. I thought, man, I wish I'd have done that in front of her. So here's my business.
Right.
Here's my link. It
Right.
was awesome.
Yeah. And I went on that yesterday and, messed around with it a little bit. And I got to say, I didn't like the video with James Bradford and Tracy Peterson. I thought it was too confusing.
Haven't seen it.
Okay. I'd like, y'all's opinion on it. I just thought it was too confusing. It was too much information. They're talking about they went to Whole Foods and they got $300 and something worth of stuff, and they're showing all of the stuff, and they're going through all that stuff individually. And, and this is spinach, and this is, kale, and this is your ashwagandha, and this is, and even showing and talking about all the different things. But I'm like, and then when they get to our product, that all of that's in here, even that wasn't simple. James is like, yeah, and so what I do is I put my sunrise in here, and sometimes I'll put my HL5 in here too, and then just mix it all up, and you know what, even the protein, and I'm like, oh my God, you're confusing the heck out of people. Just rip it and sip it, keep it simple. As simple as our products are. So I did not send my other potential customer, I did not send him that video. I sent him the one where it was a online overview, and I do not know the girl's name. It might have been Jules that started it, and it ended up with Mary Millworth talking about the products, and she does a great job about the products. So, but yes, Rob, not going through the modules yet. I was still able to fumble my way around and send, add my contacts, add the particular person that I wanted to send a video to. I sent it to him, and along with the personal note. And so it hasn't given me any kind of notification that he's watched anything yet. So I don't know how it's going to work. So I'll follow up with him today and see if he was able to view the video. But
Well, as far as that whole fiasco between Bradford and Peterson, Mark Hedrick did a whole segment on that on Science Friday. He pulled it out in his kitchen. He said how much money it would have cost if you try to, and he couldn't even buy everything in it. He couldn't buy all the 22
right.
superfood.
Yeah.
But it took him more than 30 minutes to do that. So Mark doesn't usually finish his in 30 minutes.
Right.
But anyway, there was already a whole thing out there. By the way, I got to send a message to him again about the question that Joanne had come up with, which I'd also thought of. How many people, there's their survey, how many people have had COVID? So
Right.
Kelly missed it last week, and she apologized, and she just asked me to remind her this week. So
Yes.
after I get off the phone or something, or before, I will send her another reminder and see if she or Mark will cover that today.
That'd be great, because it was funny last night in the hot tub with my husband. He said, I've been thinking. He doesn't even talk about Kyani. He takes it all. He does. He takes it all now. I'm so happy. But he's like, I was just wondering how many people that have been taking Kyani products have been affected by the COVID. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. I said, are you listening to my calls? Anyways, yeah. So Rob, we appreciate you for reaching out to the Hendrick, because they've got some great information out there, and they would be the perfect ones to make that happen.
Yeah, I think Karen's on the call this morning. I think I saw her. She can send a message too, because she's tight with them.
Right. Yeah, they know you guys by name. So good deal. Claire.
Good morning. I am at work.
Yes.
So at 8 o'clock, I had my boss in here, so I didn't get a chance to log on early, right on time.
That's all right.
So
So how,
I have a new phone number. I just put it on there. Got tired of the harassing phone calls.
yeah. Cool. We lost you.
From the person that owned the number. Before I was getting all kinds of text messages, you know, if I wanted hot girls and all kinds of stuff like that. Finally, I got tired of it, and
Awesome. Well, we'll plug that in.
I
You're cutting out.
got towels anyway. Anyway, and I said need a new number. So,
Okay. Yeah.
how's everybody else doing?
Good. We were talking about you having your, okay, Karen had to drop. We're talking about you being right here at the end of the month on your car run, and how,
It's crazy.
well, I referred to scripture and Nehemiah. He's talking about, you know, his vision and what he had to do. And he actually just, once he told the king, you know, why he was looking so sad and why he was so, you know, discouraged. And once the king got involved, then it's like it all, you know, happened for him. So, you know, anytime that you have anything like that, share it with people and say, you know, I'm so close to being car qualified this month. And, you know, is there any reason why you wouldn't be able to try our product for 30 days? You know, whatever.
That's awesome. And that's another reason why I was so glad that I was able to come to work today, because I can talk to people that are here. It's not a lot of people here, but, you know, that's last time I had my potato pack sign, and I was able to get quite a few potato packs. I couldn't find my potato pack sign, but today I'm gonna definitely, and I like the way you just said it. Say it again. What did you say?
Is there any reason why you wouldn't be able to sign up for a 30-day trial? You know, try it out for 30 days. Is there any reason why you wouldn't be able to try this out for 30 days? Just replace the supplements that you're already using with mine for 30 days and see how you like it. You know, I'm on this month, you know, who counted on, and you can tell them anything, who counted on this COVID crap? You know, I'm supposed to be in front of more people, and people aren't out right now. And, you know, I need you to help me.
Okay.
Just,
I'll definitely, and thank you. I needed that, because I mentioned to Jake and Candace yesterday, I said, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I have people that are canceling, you know, I get a lot of no's, and, you know, I know these no's will turn to yeses, but I needed the yeses before Sunday.
yeah.
So, you know, but I mean, I'll get there. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. But I'm not going to stop working on it. So.
And definitely, you know, focus on the customers,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and customers lead to business partners. Customers lead to that solid foundation too. Joanne has something to say.
And part of the reason you want those customers is because you want to be able to continue it next month.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You know, there's no point hitting it 1 month and then not again for 5 months. But the customers will give you that volume to continue, you know, reaching rank, and that's just the awesome way, you know.
And
so
that's
yes,
what
I would definitely go for your customers.
And that's what I have mostly is customers. My customer leg is doing really well right now. So I did get the bonus again this month, the $750 anyway. So
yes,
that's awesome.
Customer, that's like 4 months in a row, 3 months in a row. Yeah.
Right. And even if a customer falls off, you know, I just wanted to say, even if a customer falls off for a month or two or whatever, you can follow back up with them and say, hey, I noticed you haven't ordered, whatever the situation is. And whatever is going on with them, whatever is going on with you with the COVID, whatever script you have out there.
You froze. I didn't get anything of that.
Huh?
It says my internet is unstable.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't catch anything. Y'all all froze on me.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I know you were giving me some good stuff and I missed it.
Well, that's actually what happened to you a minute ago too. You were froze. So yeah. Anyways, follow up with it. Customers are key. Like you said, it's a great foundation. So if you have some customers that have fallen off over time for whatever reason, still follow up with those customers. Oh, am I cutting out again? Okay, follow up with those customers. And it, just like I did yesterday, I followed up with a guy that I haven't talked to in a while. How are things going with all this mess? And I asked him if he could use some additional income. I don't know what's going on with it, but I know he's in the car business, so he may have had a massive pay cut. A lot of them did. Y'all know my husband did, and is still on that pay cut. No fun. And there's currently, the company currently has a special going on for new business partners. And I was wondering if this is something you might be interested in. And he said, no, no, but he said, Wendy, his wife, he said, Wendy dropped out of using the product. I didn't ask him, hey, why'd you stop ordering from me? I asked him, hey, could you use some extra income? So the whole conversation changed, and he's like, Wendy dropped out, but I'm ready to reorder. How do I do that? So that's my new customer, is an old customer that hasn't ordered in months. Anyways, so just reach back out to people. That's the key. Any of those customers, because they know the product, and for whatever reason they fell off and they're not ordering. But go back to those people, because those people, when you revisit with them, they're going to have that memory of what the product did for them. Whether it be, wow, I remember I didn't have any headaches when I was on that. I didn't have headaches anymore. I didn't have, that pain in that joint pain that I always had. I didn't have that anymore. Whatever the case is, they're going to go back through and they're going to remember that stuff. So reach out to them, and then maybe they've overcome their objection that they had for ordering. Maybe it was their husband was out of work, but now he's got a job again. So anyway, all right, I think we had a few people have to drop early, and I will, oops.
Well, I'm glad I was able to log on for the minute that I did. So,
yeah. And
thank you.
Absolutely. And today is Friday, follow-up Friday. We're going to make it happen for you. Claire, just if you need anything, reach out to me. I am,
Thank you.
I've got my call with Shandi didn't happen yesterday. It's happening today at 2:00. And
Okay.
we'll get him fired up, and that'll help your business as well. And I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out to all the people in Michelle's leg that we were talking about yesterday. Maria, Amanda, Grizel, Susanna, Tasha. I'll reach out to all of those today. Even if they place a personal order, That would help you.
Yes.
So, so I will make those
Thank you.
calls today.
Kathy,
You're welcome.
thank you so much.
You got it. You've got this.
And we can go shopping for a car. You can go with me shopping for a car
Woohoo!
How close are you, Claire?
since you know cars.
I know finance.
I think last time I checked, I was like a couple
You're cutting
Dang it,
out.
thousand.
I didn't catch it.
I
I
know.
think last time I checked, I'm like,
I think she was about 2,500 QB away.
Gotcha.
I have to look at it. Michelle, as of yesterday, I was like, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now
She-
because
Yeah.
I have a lady that's actually
Yeah, there
looking
you go.
at
Can
the
you hear me now?
fluoresce.
I don't know
She-
what's wrong.
She
Yeah,
was
20
wanting some fluoresce. So if she places a fluoresce order,
Okay, good.
That-
I don't know.
Yeah. You're 2464 away.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2464.
volume. Okay. I
That
knew
is,
it was.
yeah, very close.
Is it doable, y'all? We could do that, right?
Absolutely.
I could do that. We
Absolutely.
could do that. We can do that.
You still got you still
So
got
yeah.
a couple of days here, so absolutely, and especially with
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you got it. All right, guys, y'all have a
Okay.
great
And
day.
I need to reach out.
Oops.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
All right, holler at me if you need me. Bye.
poor Robo Claire.
Have a great day, everyone.
I know. Poor
Bye-bye.
Robert there.
Have a great
Bye.
day. Goodbye. Goodbye,
Bye,
John Boy.
John Boy.
Have a good day.